call this country your home, even temporarily. And you've shown that we can all contribute back to national development. And probably that will be part of the news that I'll tell you. This year is exciting news for the Philippines. No? Sabi nga ni Babs, despite politics, no? Dahil nakikita lang natin sa dyaryo kadalasan yung tungkol sa politika. No? Diba sa atin, parang suyang-suyana na puro politika na lang, no? Na nag-uusapan. But we should also take note that the economy of the Philippines is growing. During the first 6 months, it grew by 7.3%. That's a fantastic growth rate. No? 7.1 for the first 3 months, then 7.5 during the past, or first 3 months 7.1, then the second 3 months we grew by 7.5, so an average of 7.3. And probably more close to your heart, the total remittance of Filipinos who are abroad. No? There's around 8 million of us or 9 million of us outside the country, and in the UK we're around 150 to 180,000. We remitted a total of $12.6 billion last year. So, palakpakan din sa inyo, no? We're part of that. No? Yun lang yung nabibilang ng Central Bank. Okay? Kung kakausapin natin si Conchita rito, sasabihin ni Conchita, hindi lang puro pera pinapadala natin. Okay? Meron nagpapadala ng balikbayan back sa inyo. Diba? Sabi ni Conchita, madalas raw, di ba? Kung si Conchita masusunod, dalasan niyo para. Loyal customers of food and forwarding. So this one, yun hindi nabibilang ng Central Bank. So it's over and above the 12.6 billion. Tapos pag meron iba sa inyong bumabiyahe doon, na dinadala niyo yung cash, tapos doon kayo nagpapapalit, hindi rin kasama yun doon sa total of 12.6 billion. So if an economist will make a model of it and try to compute the total na pinadala ng mga Filipinos overseas, back home, it could pretty well reach almost $20 billion. Gaano kalaki yun? Pagka kinumpute natin sa GDP yun, yung 12.6 lang is equivalent to 11% of the national income, yung kinita ng buong bayan sa isang taon. Equivalent to almost 500% or 5 times the investment of foreigners. Yung mga dayuhan na nag-i-invest sa atin, 1/5 lang ng pinadala nating remittance. So, ganun kalaki yung pinapadala ng Pilipino remittance. Okay? So, yun ang number 1 na good news. Di ba? At saan pa natin ginagastos yun, di ba? Alam na natin na pinapagawa natin yung kalye. Nagpapagawa yung iba sa inyo ng bahay. Marami sa inyo bumibili ng bahay doon. Either nire-renovate nyo yung old house nyo or bumibili kayo ng bagong bahay. And then, pangalawa, yung iba sa inyo nagpapaaral. Ng kamag-anak, kaibigan, or anak or apo. Pangatlo, meron sa inyo na you've improved the healthcare also of your relatives. Because kayong nagsusustento pagka may karamdaman doon eh. Diba? Otherwise, pupunta lang yun sa albularyo o kaya iinom lang kung ano-anong dahon dun sa ma-harvest. At least nabibigyan nyo ng tama or angkot na healthcare. So, dahil dyan, mas malakas ang ating bayan ngayon. Mas may kayang parang umunlad at hindi rin siguro magtatagal, babalik rin tayo doon. Yun yung ibabalita ko naman susunod sa inyo. Kung gusto nyo bumalik sa Pilipinas, kung British citizen na kayo, or even Irish or Spanish, you can go back and reacquire your dual citizenship. No? Pinapayagan na. Okay? Madali lang yun. Basta halos lahat naman sa inyo marunong mag-internet eh. You can access the website of the embassy or call us or write us, we'll send you the form. And then sa akin kayo mag-o-oath. Only that yung oath taking natin walang pansit eh. Kwentuhan lang, hinahain namin. Wala tayong handa doon. Pero mabilis. So pagka nag-submit kayo ng dokumento ngayong araw rin namin na-aprobahan yung application nyo. And then, bibigyan namin kayo ng panibagong passport. Kung gusto nyo mamalagi na sa Pilipinas, wala nang time limit. Tapos yung mga married sa Britons, okay? Rito marami. You're married to Britons. Your husband or your spouse, your wife, who are British, can also apply for a non-quota immigrant visa. That visa allows them to stay in the country indefinitely. And after